بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. After dua Kumail that you just have heard, usually we discuss the dua, because just reading the dua is not enough. Anything that you read is not enough to just read the wordings. You need to reflect, you need to ponder, you need to go in depth of each sentence, or not that sentence, even each word, especially if what you are reading is Kalamullah. It is Allah's word, or the words of those who are selected by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and sent by Allah as their representatives. If it is taught by them, then we have to truly reflect on each word that we are reading, reciting. Dua Kumail is one of great du'as that Imam has taught us, and among many more other du'as, it has a unique feature that it, from the beginning to the end, is teaching us how to be a humble servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how to recognize His greatness, and how to recognize ourselves. Just one part of this dua today I want to discuss is that how Imam is, while talking to Allah, while supplicating, and of course it is for us, not for himself, he is teaching us to remember many things while you're talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One of them is that, see, you are very weak, your body is very weak. You cannot tolerate many of those difficulties that other than you, other creatures can tolerate. The animals, for example. You are your body is so delicate, your body is so soft and weak. It is hard, and in many situations it is impossible for you to bear the difficulties that can you face in your life with your body. So this is what Allah is saying. This is what Imam is teaching us. وَأَنْتَ تَعْلَمُ ضَعْفِي عَنْ قَلِيلٍ مِّن بَلَاءِ الدُّنْيَا وَعُقُوبَاتِهَا. Remember, anything wrong we do in this world, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to punish us for that. We have to face repercussions. We have to face the consequences of our a'mal, of our deeds, of our actions, whatever you do. And those actions are not, of course, if we do wrong, then there is a punishment ahead of us. We should not take that punishment easy and say, oh, it is fine, we'll see when the punishment will come. No, we'll see it. No. So Imam is saying, oh Allah, how can you punish me? Or how you are going to punish me, and how I am going to withstand your punishment while وَأَنْتَ تَعْلَمُ. See, this is a dua, it is part of dua, but originally making us think and ponder and take some lesson from it. وَأَنْتَ تَعْلَمُ ضَعْفِي. Oh Allah, you know my weakness. You know my weakness. Before عَنْ قَلِيلٍ مِّن بَلَاءِ الدُّنْيَا. Very small and little problems and troubles and tribulations and punishments and bala in this dunya that I face, I'm so weak in front of them. With a little problem, I start crying, I start weeping, I get into stress, right? I cannot tolerate all those punishments of this world. من بلاء الدنيا وعقوباتها. Any bala in this dunya, any problem that I feel in this dunya, it shakes my life. I cannot bear it. وما يجري فيها من المكاره على أهلها. Not even those problems which are very usual for all inhabitants of this earth. Anybody who lives, his life is full of problems and happiness both. You have happiness and you have troubles and problems. So this is part of our life. Is still the things that are part of my life. I cannot bear it. I don't have the power, I don't have the courage to face those regular makarih, those regular ordeals of this world. I can give so many examples, and many examples should be coming in your mind. Simple things happen, and I lose my patience, I lose my peace of mind, I lose everything. على أن ذلك بلاء ومكروه. Allahu Akbar. Remember this, what Imam is saying. First of all, there are regular problems. I'm not talking about the problems that some people face, special problems that comes to them. Especially, you might be facing something that other people are not facing, but you are facing many things that majority of people are facing that, right? But still, when that happens, that majority of people are facing those problems, you lose your patience, right? على أن ذلك بلاء. Why? First of all, it is usual and it is part of my life. Number two, على أن ذلك بلاء ومكروه قليل. قليل مكثور. This problem that I'm facing in this world is very little. These ordeals, these troubles and tribulations are very short. They're very short stay. They're not lasting for long. Something happened, and it's gone for a year, 2 years. But this 1 year, 2 years, 1 month, 2 months, 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 day, 2 days, I cannot bear it. I cannot, be patient in front of those problems. They are short. First, they are regular. Second, they are short. Third, يسير بقاء. If they are staying, it is easy to bear them. It is easy to tolerate them. But still, I'm not patient. Easy for. If you don't have a job, for example, for a month, what will happen to you for 1 month? How about for 2 months, 3 months, whatever? Still, you have some food to eat. Still, you have house to live. Still, you have some, provisions for your life. But what happens? You are so much in stress. You are depressed. Why? Because you don't have a job. While this is so usual, many people don't have job. They lose job, then they get job, then again they lose it, then they get new one. This is part of life. things that are part of life, I am not able to bear them. Or any other problem comes in my life. So, yasirun baqa'u. Its subsistence is very simple and easy and little. Originally, it's easy to bear it. It's easy to be patient, it's fine. Let me be patient. Let me try to find my job. And just some time will come when I will get my job. I know. I have that hope. But still, I'm so much in stress and anxiety. قصير مدته. Allah Allah. While its period also is fleeting. Short. قصير, short period. Any problem I'm facing is for short period of time. My hand broke. Allah forbid. My leg broke. Now I'm have some pain in my leg, or I am just sitting at home. I cannot go anywhere because of my leg. I'm so impatient at the time. Little. It's fleeting. I know that after a while, inshallah, I will be able to walk. My hand or my leg will, be fixed, be okay. Everything will be fine. But still, what happens to me? So think about this dunya. When I'm not able to tolerate and to bear those problems and troubles that are very usual, ala ahliha. Second thing, they are little. Third thing is easy to bear. Fourth thing, their period is very short. After all this, I cannot withstand, stand all those troubles. فكيف احتمالي لبلاء الآخر? So how can I will endure the troubles of akhirah, the problems of akhirah? How can I will be able to endure all those things? The punishment. وهو بلاء. While that bala, this bala, which is very short period bala, I cannot bear it. I cannot endure it. How about akhirah? وهو بلاء تطول مدته. It is a bala which has a long period of time. I don't know how many years. Here I know for how many years I will be facing this problem, any problem I'm facing, for a few years, for a few days. There, تطول مدته. That muddat is so long, is not qasir, is not short. ويدوم مقام. And not that problem that I'm facing in the day of judgment is long. The place where I am going to stay is also going to be yadum maqam. It's forever. Jahannam is forever. ولا يخفف عن أهله. And that problems and the punishment is not going to be reduced for the people of that people of that problem, means the people who deserve that problem. أهله. لأنه لا يكون إلا عن غضبك وانتقامك. Because it is only due to your anger. Because the punishment is coming from you. So how can وهذا ما لا تقوم له السماوات والأرض. I'm going to end here. See, oh Allah, your punishment, your anger cannot be withstood by heavens and earth. All the heavens Samawati wal ard cannot endure your punishment. Ya Sayyidi, oh my master, فكيف بي? So how can I endure it? وأنا عبدك الضعيف, while I am your servant who is very weak, الذليل, الحقير, miserable, humble, المسكين, who is totally needy, المستكين. So how can I endure with all those weaknesses? How can I endure that punishment when I cannot bear this punishment? I will end here. How long can you stay in a hot weather under the sun? For how long? 1 hour, 2 hours, 10 hours maybe. So your patience has and your endurance has a limit for how long you can stay there. And you try to come in a cold weather, in a calm weather. You want air condition, all right? How about the fire of hell? How many days you will be able to endure it? And it has no limit for how many days, for how many years. It depends on our sins. So in conclusion, when we read a dua, we have to reflect on the lesson within the dua, those lessons that we can derive those lessons from any dua. So we derive from this passage of this dua, from this paragraph of this dua, that we always should take it serious. We should not take the punishment of akhirah easy and compare it to the punishment of this dunya and think that when we cannot endure those problems in this dunya, how can we endure the problems of akhirah? We cannot endure it for a few days. How about for thousands of years? Compare it, think about it. And it depends on your iman and faith and yaqeen and your real trust and certainty that you have in your religion, in Quranic ayat, in sayings of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salat and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The more we believe in them, the more we take, we take all those sayings serious that they have talked about the punishment of akhirah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all of us from this punishment. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.